What is up, guys? I Cryo Spilt Milk here today, and I'm here, as you can see, at Olympia again to yet another Comic Con. Look at that, lots of merch as you can see for sale. So, oh, that wasn't me. So, I've got Christopher Chung to see today. I've got Lee Ingleby, Brian Glover, Julian Glover. Brian Bless, I'm thinking of. I've already seen him. Yes, let's see what I can see today. What is up, guys? I Cryo Spilt Milk here, and this last weekend, commencing the 28th of February, I descended yet again to Olympia, London, to the London Spring Comic Con, headlining were Nakuti Gatwa, Brett Gelman, Barada Sefu, Millie Gibson, Alex Kingston, and Tom Healer. I pronounced that incorrectly. He's from Stranger Things. Also, when it comes to making headlines, why not purchase your news from this video's sponsor, Kirtley News Agents? And if you don't have the news or magazine that you want, they will get it for you. They are also sellers of confectionery, greetings cards, and tobacco products. Of course, we urge all our viewers that do smoke to smoke responsibly and be aware of the dangers and the damage smoking can do. But enough of that. Back to the Comic Con, where I did do the 2 days. On day one, I saw first of all Christopher Chung, best known for playing Cassio in Doctor Who. He was meant to be at the last WinterCon, but had other filming commitments, and he did apologise to me for which you can for not coming to the last event. Of course, I did ask him about so what was it he was filming. He couldn't tell me, but he said watch his space, and you'll soon find out. Of course, I made a beeline for him as soon as I saw him, just to make sure I get him before he's called up to go filming again. But credit to Chris for coming back, and for most actors I find if they cancel on a con, they don't come back. So yeah, kudos to Chris for that, and well done. Okay, next person I saw was Lee Ingleby, who was best known for playing the night bus conductor Stan Shunpike in the third Harry Potter film, The Prisoner of Azkaban. My friend asked me, "Who's that? Who's that man?" Like Harry Potter did when he asked about Sirius Black on the newspaper for the first time, and I was like, "Who's that? That's Lee Ingleby, that is. Don't be telling me you haven't heard of Lee Ingleby." Lee just laughed when he heard me saying that. He loved it. Here he is wishing me best wishes, and I return the compliment to you, Lee, if you're watching. Next I saw Hilton McRae. He was the Green Leader in the final battle of Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. I was glad to meet Hilton. Remember, Star Wars turns 50 next year. 1977 was when the first Star Wars came out. I remember the 20th anniversary celebrations. My mum taking me to see the re-edited versions, the redone ones, which led to me, kindling my love for the series. And wow, some memories from 1997 that was. I did complete the Tazo set in the crisps, like Walkers, Doritos, French fries. Sometimes you got a Tazo in there, a Star Wars Tazo of all the characters and the great moments in the film, and you put them in an album. There was about 50 to collect. So with that in mind, with it being 50 years old, that's part of two fine point on it. I'll try to see as much of the original cast as I can. But here is Hilton, steadfast as ever for me, Green Leader, standing by. And staying with Star Wars, I next saw Julian Glover. I couldn't decide between General Veers from The Empire Strikes Back or Aragog from Harry Potter. So I got them both. When leaving, I did prompt the line, "We'll just go then," and he just waved us goodbye. I was hoping to be fed to Julian's sons and daughters, and then we get rescued by a flying car, like in Harry Potter. Oh well. At least he did draw Aragog on there for me, as he normally does if you do ask for an Aragog autograph. And last, but in no way least, on the first day, I saw Paul Casey. He's a premier suit actor who's played many characters, um, not just from the Star Wars and Doctor Who universes. He's done many things. He's most notable for playing Admiral Radis in the Star Wars universe, and the Cyber Controller in the Parallel London in Doctor Who. Um, He's played many alien characters in both franchises. Here he is, taking on Lumic's voice, quoting, "This is the age of steel." Yeah, so I enjoyed the first day, and I enjoyed it so much I went back for the second day. What is up, guys? I Cry with Spilt Milk here. Day 2 of London Comic Con. I'm currently in the queue to see David Bradley. Lots of people to see today: Nkuti Gatwa, Millie Gibson, and lots of other people from Doctor Who as well. Let's see who I can get today. Michael Carter as well from the Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. Lots of people to see. Look, can you see everyone down there? Yes, day 2 then. So who did I actually see on day 2? Starting with David Bradley. I wanted to get him for ages, most notably for imitating the first Doctor Who, William Hartnell, and for playing the Scrib Hogwarts caretaker, Argus Filch, from Harry Potter. When I came to him, I said, "Oh dear, we are in trouble." As he said, it's a regularly requested line, and he quoted it for me in the autograph. Simply awesome. Sitting next to David was Colin McFarlane, who plays a unit officer from the Doctor Who universe. I thought it was odd pairing, pairing those two together. Very chalk and cheese. Wouldn't Colin be better suited sitting next to Gemma Redgrave and have Commander and Officer reunited? I did see Gemma Redgrave at Great Yarmouth last year, hence why I didn't see her this time. I think it was her first ever con that was at Great Yarmouth, so she must have enjoyed it. She does go to a lot of cons now. I suppose Colin and David are both in Doctor Who, and that's where their similarities end. But again, I would just see if it was down to me organising it, I would have seen Colin and Gemma together. Obviously, there must have been a reason for them being not put together. Next, I saw another Doctor Who character, Eve Newton, who played Cal, or Charlotte Abigail Lux from the library episodes of Doctor Who, Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead. It's hard to believe those two episodes were from 2005. They're over 20 years old. This was her first, I believe this was her first Comic Con, she said. And again, I hope she enjoyed the experience. As I enjoyed much meeting her. I hope she's still a clever girl. As you can see, she says, "Aren't I a clever girl?" Let's hope, hopefully. We'll see loads of other cons as well again. And again, sitting next to Eve was Michael Carter. They do like some odd combos like the Comic Con. Maybe they're going for contrast, so all the guests of a certain universe are not all together. He would finally return to his seat as he wasn't there for a while when we first came in. Michael is best known for playing Biff Fortuna in Return of the Jedi. There's only one voice line I could get him to say, all the rest of it is in Huttese. In English, he says he's no Jedi. I should have asked if that was a mistake. If he's still being manipulated by Luke, he wouldn't have made Bib say who's no Jedi. Oh well, maybe next time. It's easy to say after the event what you could have done. Now, the final two people I saw, I was apprehensive that I was going to get get both, as both were headliners. So I first saw the lovely Millie Gibson, who played Ruby Sunday, Nkuti Gatwa's first companion. Um, and then I saw Varada Sefu, the latest companion, who played Belinda Chandra. I couldn't really speak to both because they were both really busy, as you can imagine, both being headliners. So let's very quickly see them, but she's fine. Because I've got as you can see, Ruby Sunday. She gave me a cheeky wink, and Varada wished me all the best. I did say to both actresses that I hope we get more from Ruby and Belinda. I mean, we get loads from Billie Piper. She was the first companion in this current run. She keeps recurring, so why not? Ruby and Belinda as well. Who knows? And with that, all that excitement, another con comes to an end. But I'm happy with my haul, and I must be heading for going to my 20th con, and I'm still taking home around 10 autographs with me. There must be a time in the future where I go to a con and I've seen everyone there. It's a testament to the organising that goes into sourcing the guests and getting the guests that will draw a crowd. Colin Baker was at this con. It feels like he goes to every con going, along with Peter Davidson and Sylvester McCoy. They always are busy with a queue waiting to see them, even this time. But enough about previous Doctors. What about me? What's next for me? Well, I'm looking to mix it up this time, and I'm going to go. I'm thinking about going to the Kent Con in Herne Bay on the 12th of April. Among the guests announced are Eric Estrada from Chips and the Airport Films, Sam J. Jones, also known as Flash Gordon, who I saw most recently at London WinterCon just gone, Gemma Redgrave, and Anita Dobson will be there after I took their first Comic Con appearances. They must have loved their first experience, as to to still do them. I mean, Gemma's just been at this con, and now she's going to be at this con in Kent as well. She must love the experience. But the biggest attraction for me is to hopefully see Christopher Ryan, who was in The Young Ones and Bottom. I think he was also Commander Stahl, the Sontaran from Doctor Who as well. So so there's loads I want to see him for. So I'm glad he's going to go. Hopefully he'll be at this one. He'll come. He'd been announced for it, so hopefully he'll be coming. It was meant to be at the last WinterCon, but he pulled out. I'm sure to also go to my local cons in Great Yarmouth and Norwich in 2026 as well to support them. I like to support if the stars come to me, great, awesome. They've got some good. They can get some really niche characters out there. Like I said, I think Great Yarmouth did well getting Gemma Redgrave. To be the place where she had her first Comic Con, and also Romy J. Sharf. I think Norcon, not last year but the year before. I think they did well getting her. She played Alpha 5 from the Power Rangers. Do get some at the local cons. You still get some interesting characters, so don't knock them. Support them, and then hopefully they can get even more interesting characters that you might not see at other places. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll be the first to know about my latest adventures. Thank you for watching.